Alright, well that's it. Weird angle, but hey man, this is the razor and I'm actually using it while it's closed and it's pretty cool. But I didn't use the LED, but I guess I could have used it, but it's enough to let me see what I'm doing. So yeah, if you have a mirror or some kind of phone to let you see what you're doing, it's definitely doable without having to take off the steering wheel. But another key thing is make sure that you use like a, this is the short stubby I'm using, and it is a kind of like a thicker Phillips head. It doesn't have like a number on it, but just make sure that when you're putting pressure on this, it's lined up and you're not stripping these screws, you know, if you're doing it without taking off steering wheel. But if you take off steering wheel, it's probably more easier to control, but it's definitely doable without doing it, and it's actually convenient. Just make sure your connection is tight, and it looks like it is pretty secure now. So yep, and then once you're done, you know, oh, where's my keys? Alright guys, so here we are. We got the Zenkai magnetic paddle shifters. Man, this feels great. This is I mean, I installed this yesterday, so I've been going, you know, driving today, and these feel great. So hopefully you enjoyed those sound clips. You know, first driving impressions, I will say that the shifters are a little further back than what you're used to in the OEM, so you're gonna have to adjust to that, which is fine. I've been fine so far, and it doesn't get in the way of any of the controls or anything. They're pretty, you know, there's a good distance in between there. But most importantly, like the build quality and the shift themselves are very nice and crisp. Yeah, it is very satisfying, especially compared to factory, you know, and you know, I can't complain honestly, because I was actually looking into something like this, but no one offered this type of product, because I really like, you know, that tactile feel, that audio feedback that you get from those, you know, magnetic shifters. And this is great, man. Great product from Zenkai and Andy. Because when I was doing research at the time where I left off, I was looking at like seeing paddle shifters that were similar to like Toyota, and like the Lexus, I think RCF has sort of similar paddle shifters. And then there was a company, I forgot what it was, I'll put it up here, but they had $300 for their magnetic pedal shifters. I was actually scrolling through Facebook and saw someone made a post, I'm guessing it was Andy, regarding the magnetic paddle shifter interest, but then I couldn't find a thread, like it went away. So then I went on to GR86.org, and then that's when I found his thread, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm definitely interested. And here's the thread here. You guys can follow it. I'll put the link in the video so you can follow that thread, and you know, see everyone's interest and everything. And or you can head straight to zenkaiperformance.com and check them out. But as you'll read, you know, these are made to order, and you know, Andy's a great guy, so shout out to him and this product. But yeah, just read the description before you order, because there can be a wait time, and you know, and he's a one-man show, so just keep that in mind. I did send feedback to him. Hopefully that will help, you know, make the product you know, improve over time. But for right now, as a base start for like a version 1, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm very impressed with it. Yeah, honestly, it's a great product for this price point, man. It's, you know, you can't complain, and it's a great product, and it's only going to get better over time. But yeah, man, I love this. This is great. It makes, like I said, man, this car is already fun to drive. Adding little stuff like this just adds more to the experience and making it more enjoyable than it already is. So still continuing to love this car, and huge shout out to Andy at Zenkai Performance. Make sure you check out his website if you want to pick up a set, and he does have two styles. There is the Zenkai and then the OEM style, so you know, choose which one you like, and I think you can switch these out too if you want, because he sells just the paddle shifters themselves. But I love the Zenkai style, just how it's longer, and you know, you got more kind of real estate to you know, to hit it with. But yeah, overall great. No complaints so far. If there's any issues, I will definitely, you know, let Andy know, or you guys as well. But for now, they have been solid. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next video.